to deal with luxury, let's not even use luxury, because the viewers out there, let's say you want to work with, I don't know, an athlete.
Okay.
Where do they hang out? How do they dress? How do they talk? Right?
Yeah.
She screams luxury because guess what? When she travels, luxurious. The clothes she wear, the way she speaks, the way she presents herself, it appeals to that higher end client because they're comfortable with her.
They have a relatable interest.
You know, that's very important. Actually, I tell that to a lot of agents who start. And I touched base on this earlier, a lot of times people think of a realtor profession as somebody who's help. And when you are treated as help, you'll always be help and you will not be very much respected. So you need to, when you make that first appointment, show up and make sure that they feel like you're equal to them. Yeah. I drive up in a nice car. I dress well. I smile. I have a great conversation. I research these people ahead of time, who they are. I've had a guy who really wanted to hire me, and I felt like he needed something, just to clinch that deal. And I researched him ahead of time, and I found out that he used to be a partner at Deloitte, and I worked for Deloitte. And I told him in our conversation, I said, we were riding an elevator, and I said, well, this career is way better than my previous one. He goes, oh, what did you do before? And I said, I worked for Deloitte. Boom. His eyes lit up. He knew, because he knows that somebody who works at Deloitte will produce.
Yeah.
We are trained to client service is the most important thing you have to do. You have to stay late. Doesn't matter what you do, but you have to deliver a perfect product to a client. His eyes lit up. He hired me on the spot. So I do a lot of research so that I can weave that into the conversation. But you have to look the part, you have to talk the part, and you can never come across desperate. People sense that from a mile away. And you know what? If you don't want, and I'm not the kind of person who follows up very often. Yeah. I'll talk to you. You need me? You want to hire me? Mm-hmm. Here, you can find all that information about me online. I can email it to you. Yeah. But you call me when you need me. I'm not going to be the one, what's going on? Updates. Are you ready? Shall we go see this property? Shall we? No. You need me? You call me. So when you have that respect from people, because I work with very, very high-end people. I work with major CEOs, a lot of landlords in the city, very wealthy, very well-known people. And when they treat you as an equal, it's a different conversation. They trust you and they refer you. You dress well. You, even if they are not dressed well, doesn't matter. You dress well. You show up in a very professional manner. You show up on time, and I think it's really important to start with a compliment or a joke.
Always
make them laugh. Make them smile. Make them like you. Very, very important. And once you have that established, I am very straightforward. I don't know if it's cultural or not, but I just say things how they are, and the people appreciate that. People who are, and we can talk about this later, the affirmation that I do for myself every year, but I'm very specific as to the clientele that I want. I want somebody who's savvy, who is busy, means they need to hire me because they don't have time to do this. I want somebody who's very decisive, and these are the people who have a lot of money. So when they need to make a decision, I need to make it easy for them to make a decision. So I come in and I'm like, this is what you need to do to get this property ready for the market. Here, this, and this. Call me when you're done. And let me know if you need any trades to get this stuff done. And people appreciate that. So I'm very kind of clean cut, fast, easy, and I make it easy for them to make a decision. They appreciate because I reflect them, I mirror them quite a bit. And interestingly enough, the more expensive the property, the easier is it for them to make a decision to hire me. People with $3,000 property ask 3,000 questions. A guy with a $5 million, $10 million house, he just hands me the keys.
I like it.
Yeah.
This is
And the
Random.
same thing on the tenant side, people who rent $25,000 homes, they make a decision like this. It's easy for them.
Yeah.
They're not going to go look at this unit and that home and this and this. First of all, there aren't that many homes in $25,000 category, so
Right.
they have a choice of 3, and they are very fast. They appreciate that. But how you present, how you walk up, you smile, you shake their hand,
Yeah.
you nod. There's so many things. And then you tell them exactly not what they want to hear, but what they need to hear. Because I tell them, look, I can tell you all kinds of things here and sugarcoat to a point of diabetes, but the market will tell you the truth, and it's going to be far more painful than me telling you the truth right now. Painful, mostly financially.